God proclaims today to accept my joyful heart. Delight exists in my realm, and I bestow that delight upon you today. Laughter is my invention. The adversary has appropriated the joy of my spirit and distorted it for his ends. Understand that he who resides in the heavens shall mock. Do not permit your spirit in my presence to be defined by gloomy joylessness. My excitement is ineffable. My joy is unaccompanied by shame or remorse. My elation extends to you, imparting liberation, benediction, and tranquility beyond comprehension. The Father instructs us to be glad. Express laughter without restraint. Maintain a cheerful demeanor in my company. A celestial grin illuminates, enlightens, and liberates you. If you are unaccustomed to smiling and laughter, you will find eternity uncomfortable. Heaven is a realm characterized by laughing, smiles, and jubilation. Cease to regard oneself with excessive seriousness. Cease permitting the adversary and his followers to transform you into a being of sadness, for I bore all grief upon the cross so that you may accept and immerse yourself in my pleasure, so attaining a genuinely joyful heart. Angels proclaim that today I am nurturing my essence within you. I have implanted myself like a seed in your heart to manifest inside you in all that I am. You are today designated as a builder and craftsman to create space within yourself for my throne and my authority. Your share of my talents is assured. You will not traverse life devoid of my blessings and the gifts I have provided on earth. Therefore, consult my wisdom. Permit my insight to restrain your actions and your constrained mindset. I will compel you to act and make decisions by understanding the conclusion from the outset and perceiving the adversary's plans to secure the reward I have reserved for you. Today, opt not only to exist in my spirit but also to advance in my spirit. The Father states that there is proficiency and expertise in walking in my spirit. Allow this to be your motivation and sacred aspiration today. I assert that you are designated to be both a builder and an obeyer. I will delineate the plans for your future, and we will explore your potential collaboratively. You must not forfeit the opportunities one have prepared, for I designate you as a participant and an initial beneficiary of my eschatological intentions, declares the Father. God asserts today that governance and sovereignty are not distant concepts. Governance and dominion commence now. You currently possess the authority and jurisdiction of a king and a priest. The Father states, I positioned you in your existence just as I positioned Adam and Eve in the garden. You are a guardian and steward of your realm, and I have granted you the authority to conquer the adversary. You are a privileged offspring and you are exceedingly victorious. By submitting to my spirit and embracing my mindset, you will transition from authority to authorization, enabling you to perceive the transformation that aligns your life with the heavenly paradigm manifested on earth. You serve as the nexus between the celestial and terrestrial realms. My realm does not intrude upon your existence through any clandestine or unclear means. Embrace the divine concepts with an open heart and mind, and ensure your obedience is both swift and complete. Are you prepared for transformation? Are you prepared for the days of paradise on earth? Are you prepared to embody the aspirations for an abundance of blessings and the rivers of my spirit that will traverse your land? I am refreshing, and as you open the gates of praise and expectation, you will witness the labor of your spirit and find satisfaction. Today, God asserts that fear is not your inheritance. I have not bestowed upon you a spirit of fear. I have provided you with soundness, confidence, and assurance. Embrace and fully absorb my certainty in your life, declares the Father, for I am with you and will never abandon or forsake you in any manner. Conditions evolve, individuals transform, and situations fluctuate. Yet, I am immutable, and your existence, health, and welfare are firmly rooted in me. No instability, upheaval, or enemy assault can undermine the foundation provided by my great arm. Your name is inscribed on the palm of my hand today, declares the Father. I have designated you as the apple of my eye. I will not permit the adversary to intrude upon my personal space, nor will I allow him to encroach upon yours. Rise and reject submission to the adversary. Do not lower your head or avert your gaze as if the adversary will overlook your presence. Display the emblem of my dominion with boldness and assurance, for I shall instill the fear of the Lord in the minds of all adversaries. Ultimately, the Father asserts that you will securely hold the spoils of victory, as I will let no alternative conclusion. Angels are inquiring now which aspect of my anger was not inflicted against my Son during the crucifixion. Did I allocate a portion of my wrath to chastise or impose severity on you? Were there offenses you committed for which my Son was not punished? Were there sins in your life for which he was not harmed as a consequence? Was the payment paid at Calvary not the whole price? Then receive from my fullness, declares the Father. Permit me to purify and cleanse you, and to fully apply the benefits of Calvary to every aspect of your life until the enemy's influence is entirely eradicated on your behalf. Resolve in your heart today to witness the complete benefit of the cross manifested in your life by my promise. Sin constitutes an adversary. Death is my adversary. The Father declares that sickness, poverty, and heartache are abhorrent to him, for I have fully atoned to eradicate these afflictions from your existence. Approach me, dear one. Approach me, and I shall grant you repose. Approach me, for my yoke is manageable and my weight is light. I understand that this may differ from what you have been told by people who profess to represent me, but prioritize pleasing the Father and align your expectations with my goodness, for my goodness is your inheritance today. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks for my financial help. Today, anticipate and seek angelic interventions in your life, as per divine guidance. Be aware that there are angels designated for your existence. The Father states that your angels continually observe my face, anticipating the directives of my heart for your matters. Your trust necessitates my blessing. The angels are summoned and assigned to execute my favor on your behalf. They serve as ministers for your welfare and advantage. They manipulate and regulate occurrences, timing, and conditions surrounding you. They are frequently imperceptible, although there are occasions when they are permitted to reveal their presence. This is a season in which you will observe their efforts on your behalf. The angels are acting on your behalf, but recall the words of the angel to Joshua. They are aligned with me rather than with humanity. They exhibit impartiality and do not comprehend justifications or grievances. Your spoken words influence the actions of angels. Do not declare your mistake before the angel informs the Father, lest they obliterate your efforts. Their presence serves to bless you, although their loyalty is directed towards my glory and not any inferior objective. They serve, minister, and bestow blessings upon you because they perceive my magnificence within you. Do not permit any word or action to undermine my brilliance inside you, declares the Father, and you shall radiate with my magnificence, drawing the angelic soldiers to engage in battle, minister, and materialize the solutions dispatched from my throne into your life. God instructs that today you should present your plan, and in return, He will bestow upon you His glory. I stated in my word that you would depart with joy and be guided with serenity. What additional plan do you require? The Father states that He is not enamored with a plan. I am enamored with you. I did not send my Son to die for a scheme, I sent my Son to die on your behalf. May your appeal for clarity be grounded in the understanding that I will favor your endeavors and reward the devotion of those who seek me wholeheartedly. Indeed, the Father proclaims, I shall enable you to dwell under the transparent canopy of my intentions via your closeness to me, rather than through your secret understanding of any religious enigma. The Father declares that reason and understanding are not His abode. Knowledge fosters arrogance, whereas humility and compassion will lead you to the core of my purpose. Disregard the arid religious platitudes and insipid beliefs that lack the vitality of my fervor. Depart, my beloved. Depart from the lattice, where your closeness to me will yield significantly greater and profound breakthroughs. This is the season in which I wish to draw you into a deeper connection with me, enabling you to contemplate my thoughts and comprehend the essence of my heart. From that realm of purity, you shall emerge formidable as an army with banners, witnessing the fruits of your prayers manifested in significant triumph. Today, God proclaims the commencement of a renewal to restore, rebuild, and reconstitute your aspirations. The fact that outcomes did not align with your expectations does not negate the possibility, or even the likelihood, of achieving your deepest aspirations in life. When a man's conduct is favorable in my view, I will cause even his adversaries to be at peace with him. The Father declares that His favor is accessible to you when you completely resign and surrender to His heart and desires. No barrier or situation will obstruct your destiny if you remain humble before me. My speech articulates the silence that exists between your ideas. Calm yourselves, instructs the Father. Disregard the pressure from others to conform to their thoughts, actions, and speech. The Father asserts your uniqueness, stating that you are not meant to be a mere imitation or replica of another individual's vision or design. I am revealing and extending my banner of blessing and compassion over you today. Through surrender and the abandonment of your expectations, you will discover that my design for your life is far more expansive and superior than you could ever envision. The moment for your blessing has arrived, declares the Father, and as you proceed with a submissive demeanor, you will accomplish every intention of my heart. God declares today that I have summoned you to be an active participant rather than a mere observer. No longer shall you covet the fortunes of others. You will possess something that belongs to you. You will observe the unequivocal promises tailored for your existence before the establishment of the world. On the day that the sons of God rejoiced at the establishment of the earth's foundations, I affirmed my promise and favor upon you, declares the Father. The Father proclaims that struggle is not your destiny. Just as David fortified himself in the Lord, so too declare in your heart, I shall not be denied. My blessing shall not be postponed. Can you accept now as an answer, inquires the Father. The present moment is all I can offer you. I am not postponing my blessing for an unspecified future date. I am not referencing the past to invalidate you in any manner. Accept the purification of my Son and the sanctification of my Spirit, for my river is coursing through your life today. Therefore, do not rely solely on your comprehension. Disregard human solutions, for I am delivering a breakthrough that exceeds your expectations, leaving you indebted just to love others. Accept my kindness. Accept my unwavering love and my boundless favor, for this is the day I will spectacularly intervene in your life. Before the video ends, I just want you to share this video with your friends and family. God proclaims today that I am not merely approaching you, I reside within you. Indeed, the Father proclaims, I shall return in power, glory, and majesty. Nevertheless, understand this, beloved, I am coming within you before I come for you. Venture forth today and confront your adversary with anticipation and joy, for I shall be glorified in you and exalted by the triumphs I bestow upon your life each day. I am present. I am not far. Advance. Advance and, in doing so, embrace my essence in your future, just as I exist with you in your present. May my audacity be imparted to you today. Do not be swayed or daunted in any kind. Let the challenge not be whether I will respond, but rather to the adversary who absurdly believes he obstructs my predetermined intentions. Take heart, dear one. Elevate yourself. Reinvigorate your confidence, for I am already resounding from above, the sound has yet to reach you. Attune yourself to my presence in your life, and you will witness the dread in the adversary as he comprehends that he is not only vanquished, he is utterly finished. This is the moment. This is your moment. This is your moment, your time of blessing. Dearest, your moment of blessing has arrived. God declares that henceforth, you are on your recognizance within the kingdom. You will now derive the fundamental resources of my power and understanding from my presence, rather than relying on others. Your daily routine is evolving, indicating a growing reliance on my inner voice, enabling you to align with my thoughts and express your spirit each day. Manifesting your spirit involves confronting the adversary with the supremacy that resides within you. One must never permit external conditions to incite disbelief. I like to delve deeply within and invoke the inner resources of my intellect, grace, and strength to counteract every adverse situation. The Father asserts that the outcome is guaranteed. You are proceeding to the opposite side. You will navigate the constraints of circumstance and emerge into my entitlement. Your words and actions are manifesting today as if I had expressed and executed them myself. You will be unable to assess the situation to ascertain the result. The situation indicates failure despite my provision of significant success. Imitate my actions and refrain from forming any opinions regarding subsequent events. Abandon the outcome and ground yourself and your fortitude in my love, resisting any opposing experiences, for ultimately, I dictate your success, not humanity. God declares today that He is leading you to repose on the threshing floor. The nations contend futilely against each other, but the Father proclaims that He is your solace and your faith. Affirm in your heart that the sky is not collapsing, the kingdom is approaching. The realms of the earth are transforming into the dominions of your God and His Christ. The Father asserts that there exists no challenge on earth or in your life that He does not govern as sovereign. I am not distressed by the turmoil among humanity, for my kingdom governs all, and my kingdom resides within you. You are a principality and a power on earth. As I observed the world in chaos, formless and void, I commanded order and light. Likewise, open your mouth and proclaim the manifestation of my kingdom. Proclaim the manifestation of my kingdom in your life and in the matters of humanity in which you see merely as an observer. The Father asserts that you are not simply an observer. You are an active participant, and your words on earth serve as forerunners of my revealed intentions. I shall restore the rivers and calm the storm. I will subdue armies, and swords will be transformed into plowshares. I am the God who is capable, declares the Father, and my capacity resides within you as a deposit of glory to manifest heaven on earth and establish my kingdom in your life via my immediacy and my strength. Do you have confidence in me? Allow me to go, for I shall not be obstructed, hence, you shall not be refused in any regard as you synchronize your heart with mine. God asserts today that I have not summoned you to achieve prosperity, but rather to exhibit obedience. Being fixated on success is a futile use of energy contemplating the adequacy of my performance. Your responsibility is to be the beloved, while I must ensure your blessings and success in this role. Refrain from permitting external events to generate a spirit of disbelief within your heart. After an extended period of walking, it is now your chance to recognize amidst the storm that I have accumulated resources you can access to equip you for every difficulty. The Father asserts that your previous experiences do not serve as a reference for comprehending my current actions in your life. There exists a moment to mature and, indeed, to assume the role designated for you before the establishment of the world. Articulate your concerns regarding the situations for which you anticipate my intervention. The Father states that faith which just anticipates my intervention is minimal faith. I expect you to operate under the assumption of your entitlement and my implicit approval of what I have presented. The Father assures you of a guaranteed outcome, and now you are invited to embrace the profound entitlement of loving sons. This is your moment. Your blessing is granted immediately. No problem exists that may diminish your present, which the Father declares is now. Father's Day nowadays demands nothing less than excellence. Do not succumb to the despondency or the failure of minor aspirations and bleak expectations. I am the deity of the utmost aspirations and the most significant ambitions realized. Allow your aspirations to question conventions and dismantle obstacles to realize the promises I have made in your life. Do not permit anything, anyone, or any circumstance in your life to undermine my capabilities, willingness, or preparedness. I am a deity actively engaged in your present circumstances, striving to elevate you from the banal and desolate realms into the whole manifestation of my capabilities in the life of one who has wholly abandoned and surrendered to my name. Therefore, offer your prayers to me now. Articulate your prayers, allowing them to be imbued with hope and reverberating with anticipation, for you are assured that I will fulfill my promises and guide you to the core of my design and intention for which you were brought into being. You are not a coincidence. The Father asserts that your birth is not merely a biological occurrence. I created and shaped you. I designed you in the celestial blueprint before the establishment of the planet. You are neither inconsequential nor devoid of importance. I am unwilling to undertake the actions on earth that I intend to pursue without your involvement and support. The Father encourages you. Indeed, be courageous. It is a fresh day. It is your day. This is your moment. There is no necessity to anticipate another. The Father proclaims to rejoice in the present, for His faithfulness will be completely revealed today. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and subscribe to the channel and check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching the video. The Father declares today, no more regrets. Cease lamenting past events. My sovereignty is not constrained by your history. The Father asserts that your past does not determine your destiny. The cemetery cannot confine me, and your past will not impede or prevent you from achieving your utmost aspirations or realizing your biggest dreams. Seek my kingdom, declares the Father. Continuously pursue my kingdom, for within it, all needs for life and godliness are provided. The Father proclaims the cessation of grief and tears. Cease mourning over perceived defeat or the falsehood of irrevocable loss. I am the deity of restoration and will reclaim what has been unlawfully taken by the adversary through fraud and deception. The Father asserts that the thief will be discovered and will be restored sevenfold. This is your period of rejuvenation and restoration. Your eyes will behold my fidelity, and you will dine at the table prepared for you in the presence of your adversaries.